DayMaster Deposit LPT with Dr. B. I'm Dr. B. These LPTs, Life Purpose Teachings, are recorded and placed across various social media platforms. So if you're watching this LPT on any other platform other than the YouTube channel, please go to the bio and click on the link and click on the YouTube link. And then please give me your likes. Please subscribe. Leave me your comments. I'd love to read your comments. In this video, I'm talking about decisions. More directly, making the decision and then deciding. In other words, make the decision, then decide to follow through with the necessary course of action, the necessary actions to reap the results of the decisions you make, the things that you want to see happen in your life. Actions always follow true belief. So make decisions that are in accord with your beliefs about your life, your beliefs about your purpose, your beliefs about your desires and what you feel you deserve and that you are entitled to. There's no law that requires you or anyone else to live by the rules and the dictates of other people. People like to feel empowered over others. And people often like to give their power to other people to remove themselves out of the responsibility continuum of their own actions or their own decisions so that they can then blame others. And sometimes it is certainly unconscious. But I want you to realize that you have to decide to pave your own road. Decide to make your own path. Pave your path to your purpose, your path to your fulfillment and to your success. And if there's no road, make one. You are not obligated to live the life of someone else's dreams. And all too often, these become the strongholds in our lives, the strongholds that keep us back, that hold us fast from doing the things that we want to do and experiencing the life that we want to experience, the life that we believe God has dictated for us. So make the decision to break those strongholds, the strongholds of other people's opinions, determining and restricting what you are able to explore for yourself. Those strongholds, the strongholds of guilt, that you are not living in accordance with what someone else has determined for you, your formative upbringing, your church, your religion, your pastor, who are making the decisions. I'm not talking about giving you good counsel and giving you good word. I'm talking about then taking the decisions out of your hands. Make a decision to break the strongholds in your life that says you can't do what you believe you are called to do, you're destined to do, or that you desire to do. Then, after making the decision to break those strongholds, decide to take the necessary steps. Decide to do the necessary things, the necessary actions to see the extraordinary results from your disciplined determination. Your determination to follow through on your decision. Your decision to do what? Your decision to do what you believe you're called to do, to learn the things you need to learn. Listen, there's a study from the University of Chicago, and it says 14%, it's a recent study, 14% of Americans say they are genuinely happy In other words, they're not faking happiness. They are not putting on a show, wearing a mask of happiness. They say they are genuinely happy. That means 86%, almost 90% of Americans are either faking happiness or don't even fake it. They're not happy and they don't fake being happy. Almost 90%. If living in fulfillment, if living in prosperity, if living in happiness were easy, the statistics would be in the reverse. It would be completely different. And you would have almost 90% saying they're happy. Have you found yourself in that situation? Putting on the face for other people, acting like you're happy, acting like you're fulfilled? Have you found yourself faking it in your conversations? Making statements like you are somehow fulfilled, happy, successful, at peace, when in the privacy of your own mind, you're anything but. You know that you're miserable. You know that you're sad, that you're angry, that you're bitter, that you're jealous, that you're living with anxiety. But listen, people who are fulfilled decide. They make the decision, and then they decide to follow through on the things that are necessary to do the heavy lifting that's required. That's required to experience true happiness, true fulfillment, true success, true peace. That's why CEOs are paid such enormous salaries, because they make the tough decisions and then they are accountable for those decisions. You are accountable for the decisions you make. So I want you to decide to make good decisions. Decide to make good decisions, and then decide to follow through on the things that are necessary. God speaks out in Deuteronomy, 30th chapter, in somewhere 15th verse, 15th to the 20th verse, somewhere around there. And he says, I set before you life and death, blessings and curses. He says, choose life. But before that, he says, I call heaven and earth as witnesses that I've set these choices before you. Choose. It says, choose life. Choose blessings. Do it for you and for your family so that your seed is blessed. Your lineage is blessed. Be a curse breaker, not a curse solidifier. Make the decision, then decide. The decision to no longer live in bondage. The decision to no longer live under the dictates of others. The decision to no longer live restricted and constricted by the confines of anger or bitterness or jealousy or strife, an unforgiving spirit. Make the decision and then decide to do those things that are necessary, to be determined to make right choices, commit to right actions, reprogramming the negative habit action into positive habit actions. Make the decision, then decide to move out of that 14% of people, to move out of that 86 to 90% of people who say that they are unhappy, and move into that 14%, that 10%, that upper echelon of people who say that they are genuinely happy, genuinely fulfilled. You don't have to fake it, but you do have to decide. Make the decision and then decide. Your destiny is greatness. Go master the day. Remember to be awesome. We are forever reaching beyond.